I'm going to be using sheet music arranged by Double Wuzzy, which you can find at the Joanna Newsom transcription project. I'll put a link to that. Thank you, Double Wuzzy. And this first part we're going to be playing is measure 1 through measure 16. And it's a phrase that we repeat once a measure. And this is a really cool, interesting part that we have here. I find it really interesting how the vocals fit in, so we're going to really dive into this part, and I'm going to kind of go through it slowly so that even if you're a beginner, you could hopefully, figure this one out. And we are in a D major or a B minor key to start, and the song starts with a B minor feel, but we do have some sections that feel pretty D major heavy, so I do kind of like to include both of those keys because it feels like we are utilizing both. So let's look into how to play measure 1 through measure 16.
We have one phrase that will repeat every measure like we saw. Okay, so that's our musical phrase that will repeat every single measure for the first 16 measures. Let's break it down into our lower hand. We're getting a B, D, G, D. And like I said, we're in D major or B minor, so our only sharps and flats are going to be the F and the C. And we will see those up on this hand, actually a C and an F with an A. But down here, I am doing index, thumb, ring, thumb, index, thumb, ring, thumb. If something feels a little more comfortable to you, do that. I would say just, if you're really new, avoid the kind of chicken pecking, I guess. That'll just kind of make you have to do more work in the long run of like figuring out where to go and where you're at. It's nice to just relax your hand in a position, and from there, index, thumb, ring, thumb, index, thumb, ring, thumb. Okay, so that's our pattern on our lower hand, right? One measure, we hear B, D, G, D. Okay, and then on this right hand, we're hearing a C, A, F, F, C, A, F, F, and we hear that twice a measure. So it fits in kind of twice to our B, D, G, D. I have my ring finger on this C sharp here. I have my index finger on this A natural, and my thumb hitting this F sharp. And just like with my other hand, I don't really have to move around a lot. I can kind of relax it right here. Okay, so we have two kind of, simple parts that just repeat a lot. And they don't sound quite like what we hear in the song when we play them separately. And I think that's because we get this really cool interaction between our F sharp and our D. It's almost like this F part or this C, A, F, F is sort of falling, and this F hits this D and bounces off or something. And in another sense, this song kind of feels like I kind of am doing it, we're breaking it up so it doesn't sound like it, but it's kind of like a G chord on this hand and a F chord on this hand, G major, F minor, F sharp minor. But we break it up so much, and we hear this B first, and we hear our F kind of last, even though we hear it twice. So they don't really feel like the chords that we're just hanging out on, and I think that's interesting. And over time, as I've learned to play this song, it does feel like they're kind of two separate worlds here. Or it reminds me of themes of the album, right? Like the sky against the earth, or the sky against the ocean, the idea of the horizon. And if this is sort of our earth hand and this is sort of our sky hand, it feels like they're trying to mix, but they don't get there. F, D, F. This F just kind of bounces off because, our D, we get in between our two Fs. So we hear it as F, D, F. Right, we hit the F twice. But when we put everything close to each other, we get more than the separate parts. And I think we hear this F, D, F, 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 F, D, F. I think we hear that sort of as a dominant part of the musical phrase because it's sort of the end of each chord. Like if this is sort of a B chord, it ends on this, and if this is sort of a G chord, it also ends on that. So it's kind of a little constant. I mean, there's a lot of repetition here, so there's a lot of constants, but yeah, I just think it's cool how those parts mix together. And if you need to hear it really slow, I'll just do it really slow. The order we hear it is B, C, A, F, D, F, G, C, A, F, D, F, B, C, A, F, D, F, G, C, A, F, D, F. And let's talk about the vocal melody in this part a little bit. Part of the reason I wanted to point out sort of these two distinct worlds with each hand is because the vocal melody is a connection between them. When we first sing, the vocal melody is a lot of this B, D, F going on. And we do get a little F, G, F, B at times in the vocal melody. But it's kind of connecting these two hands because it's using the B and the D from our lower hand and this F from our higher hand. When you ate, I saw your eyelashes. And we'll hear this kind of little phrase a few times. Saw them shake like wind on rushes. So it's a lot of B, D, F, B, B, D, F, B, B, D, F, B, B, D, F, G, F, B. So let's just hear it all together. This is going to be measures 1 through measure 16. Saw them shake like wind on rushes in the cornfield when she called me. So the next part is going to be measure 17 through measure 24. And it's going to be a lot of what we've already been doing, but for the lower hand, you're just going to add one note to the lower end, and the Ds are going to have a different rhythm. And as we first hear this change on this lower hand, we're keeping the vocal melody that we already heard. B, D, F, B, B, D, F, G, F, B. But without the music shifting at all, the vocal melody will change. And we're going to hear something different starting at measure 21. And we're going to hear that through measure 24. But this whole part is going to be one instrumental part, the vocal melody from the first part, and then a new vocal melody. So we go from to. So it's very similar, right? We still have a B, D, G, D, but we're getting some added octaves. Octaves are when you play two of the same letter, right? This would be B octaves, A, G, F, E, D octaves. So it means you're kind of doubling up your letters. So we have B octaves, G octaves, and the D octaves are still there, but they're a little more rhythmic. The B and the G we just hit at the same time. And The fingers I use for this are my pinky for the lower B, D, and G, and my thumb for the higher B, D, and G. And I have smaller hands, so not much of a choice there. You might have options, but probably a lot of us, we can only reach it this way. And just, to throw it out there, it used to be hard for me to reach this, but you just have to practice and you'll be able to reach it and feel comfortable. Okay, in this bass part, adding the octaves and a little rhythmic shift with the D, 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 G, D, D, B, D, D, G, D, D. It adds some intensity, right? Having kind of a lower range. And it also changes how we hear this part, right? From the beginning, we were hearing this F, D, F, F, D, F, F, D, F. But now, since our D isn't just kind of a simple D, we're hearing, it's still, our Ds, both of them are still going to be sandwiched by this F. But since we kind of hit the F and then we drop way down to this D and then climb back up, it just sounds a lot different than this. Sort of more frantic, more pleading. The vocal melody will shift, so we'll go from moths around me, thought they'd drown me. Right, more B, D, F, B. But as we keep this part, we're going to change vocals to something a bit higher. We're going to use this, and I miss your precious heart, and I miss your precious heart. Okay, so we get this C, A, C, A, C, A, C, D, C, A, D. Okay, so yeah, again, as we've changed our bass to have a more sort of kick to it, more octaves, more rhythm, we also shift our vocal melody. And as we hear this all together, I'll play it all together in a second. You really feel like we're amping up, right? This kind of pleading vocal melody. So, and this hand, nothing changes for this measure 17 through 24. We're still doing C, A, F, C, A, F, F, C, A, F, F. Nothing changes about this part at all. Okay, I'll start from measure 13 so we can kind of hear the shift that we get at measure 17. In the cornfield, when she called me, moths around me thought they'd drown me, and I miss your precious heart, and I miss your precious heart.
Before we go on to the next part, I just wanted to point out that this whole time we've been doing sort of a B to a G, right? The feel of it is B, G, B, G. Even when we change the bass, B, G. And that is what we've been hearing. And once we get to measure 25, it's definitely going to shift. And you can see that up here. B, G, D, B, A, E, G, D. And actually, that right there is going to be the next phrase that we'll hear. We're going to have this part from measure 25 to measure 30, where we get a 2-measure phrase. So here's the first time we see it. And we're going to repeat it 3 times. So we play it once without vocals, and then again with vocals, and again with vocals. And the only difference in the 2-measure phrase, the 3 times we hear it, is the first time our B and G chord has lower bass notes, and the second 2 times, B, G, they are higher. but otherwise it's a phrase that we just repeat 3 times. And let's learn how to play it.
Measure 25 and 26 are one sort of phrase that we'll hear 3 times, as I said. So let's just hear that phrase once, the version that we hear it first. It's got kind of a distinct thing going on with our lower hand. So you'll see that like there's always a lower bass note and then a higher note to accompany that. So that's our left hand pattern. And I've had a physical need to do the lowest note with my pinky every time. You definitely don't need to do that. There's probably better ways to play it. For instance, I mean, this first chord we hear B, F, B. And this is kind of a hard reach right here. So this is probably how most people would play it maybe. Pinky, index, thumb. Same with the next chord. So that's kind of our first B chord with our left hands. The next G chord is a G, D, G. We hit the G, then the D, G. And again, I'm using the same fingers I used up here. Pinky, index, thumb, pinky, index, thumb. And then I do kind of slide up so my pinky can hit this D. And then this D, A, which I'm doing pinky, index, D, A, B, F. But you really don't need to. You could go B, F, B, G, D, G, and your index is already right here. So you could go D, A, B, F, A, E, C. So, you know, there's different ways to do it. I'm going to show you my weird way. If you don't like my way, I'd encourage you to try other things. Okay, and like I said, it's a lot of, for me, pinky, then index, thumb, or pinky, index, depending on if I'm hitting 2 or 1. So, pinky, index, thumb, B, F, B. That's our first B chord, and then the G chord. G, D, G, pinky, index, thumb. Okay, D is our next. D, A, I'm doing pinky, index. And then B, F is our next chord. Pinky, index. Okay, so those 4 chords are the first measure. Measure 25, that's our bass. B, G, D, B. Okay, and then the next measure, I do A, E, C. And this is a bit of a weird one. I remember it was hard to play at first, but I do hit pinky with this A, and then I kind of have to curl around because I have to reach this C sharp with my thumb and hit this E natural with my index. So I do E or A, E, C, and then I kind of slide under to hit my pinky, index, G, D, pinky, index, D, A, D. And I will say, for some reason along the way, I play A, D for this last D chord, but it's written as F, D. So if you want to follow the sheet music, don't listen to me here play F, D instead of A, D. Okay, so yeah, we have our plunking, left hand. And we'll repeat that 3 times. The only difference, like I alluded, is that instead of doing B, G down here to start each phrase, we only start the first time with that. And then the second time, we go up here. So it is a octave higher, right? So B, F, B, B, F, B. Okay, so we go here, B, G, D, but because we're falling down, we end up in the same spot for that third chord, that D. So that is our left hand. And what is our right hand doing? Now this is a fun right hand, but it's a little tricky. There's some kind of twisting and jumping over the thumb and switching fingers because you do have to cover quite a wide range. So let's just hear that part alone. Okay, and we hear it. Whoops. We hear it 3 times, and it's the same every time. Whoops. Messed that up a little bit, but you get the point. Okay, let's talk about what this hand is doing. So we're playing a B, F, D, C, D. That's our first little phrase. And I do pinky, middle, thumb, and then I have to kind of move my middle from this F to this C. Middle, ring. Okay, so my thumb was right here, but I kind of jumped my middle so my ring could replace my thumb and my thumb could kind of free out here, because I'll need to be about here for the next part. But then I'm right here, which is a good setup for the next part, which is kind of a hard reach thing. We do F, and I actually do it with my middle, which is not super comfortable. You might want to use your ring, but I do F, D, F, A, G, D, F. Okay, and I do pinky, middle, thumb at the same time. Pinky, middle, thumb, index, thumb, index, middle. So that's kind of a little weird part. We go ba, ba, da, da, da. F, D, F, A, G, D, F. Okay. And then we're going to jump from here. We're going to have to sky from this F and D all the way up to this C. And I use my pinky because we're going to hit some notes below it pretty quickly after. So I do C, A, E, D, G, E, B, D, C, B, F, B. So I do C, A, E, pinky, middle, thumb, pinky, middle, thumb, and then I jump over my thumb to hit it with my middle finger, this D. C, A, E, D. Okay, and then I'm kind of in a good position for what's next. C, A, E, D. Because next I will have to hit this G and this E at the same time. And I think a lot of the times I can maybe shift this. Sometimes I use pinky, sometimes I use ring. I'm always using thumb. But it's nice to use your pinky because then it kind of frees your ring, middle, and index up for this next part where you'll go D, C, B, F, B. But you can hit this and then just move your ring finger over. But I kind of like to hit it with my pinky, which kind of just makes this feel a little bit harder to mess up. So yeah, that part is, you'll either do thumb pinky or thumb ring. I guess you could do thumb middle if you like that, but you will need to hit these 3 notes, so you kind of want some more fingers over here. Okay, so we go ba 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 ba. See, that time I did ring. Ring, middle, index, pinky, index. Okay, so now we kind of have an idea for each hand, right? We have this plunking, A, B, A, B, A, B, da, da. Okay, and then this melody, which is less plunky. So when we put them together, like I said, this is always starts just a beat later. And so this melody always kind of jumps in a little bit after, right? If it didn't jump in after, it'd sound like. So that's kind of me moving the rest over a space, but you kind of get it. We started in a little late. And I'll play it slow first, and then we'll kind of play it faster and talk about the vocal melody. Okay. See, now I'm up here for the B. So let's play it a little faster. Let's add the vocals in. B, F, D, F, D, F, E, D, C, A, G, A, B, B, F, B. Dried rose petals, red, brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles. Dried rose petals, red, brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles. Okay, so let's hear it kind of normal speed, kind of how we hear it in the song. In fact, I'll just play from Moths Around Me, measure 17, and kind of lead into this part so we can hear it with everything kind of normal. Okay. Moths around me thought they'd drown me, and I miss your precious heart, and I miss your precious heart. Dried rose petals, red brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles. Dried rose petals, red brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles.
Okay, now that we've learned measure 25 through 30, we can move on to the next section, which is going to be measure 31 through 34. And we can see that we have an empty vocal staff here, and we don't even have a vocal staff for these measures, so this is an instrumental part. It's a really cool part. It's hard to play. As you can see, there's a lot of notes in every measure, and we are sort of changing chords, so we're continuing on kind of a lot of chord changing stuff. We can see that a lot of the times on the bass, you're going up with the chord and then you're ending with the descending move. It's not true for these chords, the B, G, D, E. We're just climbing up there. But for all the rest of them, it's going to be true. We go do 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 do. So yeah, it's got that cool pattern. The melody on top is a lot of sort of up and down movement. There's other things going on. It's really cool, and yeah, let's learn how to play it.
Measure 31 through measure 34. It's a really cool part. Let's just play it all together. Okay, I would say this right hand is a little easier if you want to get this down first. D, E, F, E, D, D, E, F, A, B, D, D, E, F, A, B, D, 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 E, C, D, B, A, D, B, A, D, B, A, F, E, F, E, D, E, F, A, F, E, D, 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 F, A, C. Okay, let's get started. So we hear D, E, F, E, D, D, and then I slide my thumb up. So it's thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, thumb, and then I do thumb for E, and we just climb. D, E, F, E, D, D, E, F, A, B, D, D. And for that, I just go thumb, thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, thumb. So I don't really need to move around that much for that part. Okay, so we got. Then we kind of do the same thing again. But instead of going back down, we are going to hit a little melody thing, and what I did, because this was too hard for me initially, so I kind of hit this D with my pinky, and then I kind of trace over where I am so that my index can find this D. And I use index, 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 middle, index. So I was just a lot more dexterous. I had more dexterity in my index finger. So I just kind of wanted to do this with that finger. But if you are comfortable, I would say, let's see. You do kind of need to hit this E, so you're kind of not in a good place to hit it with your pinky. I mean, maybe you could, but that's kind of awkward for me. I mean, if you practice anything enough on piano, you can get it. So, you know, if you want to use pinky or middle, or I would say maybe the best way to do it is to switch from pinky to ring. And you could use these three fingers, pinky, ring, middle. But like I said, I wasn't feeling confident with that, so I fully switch and I use my index, and then I have to basically switch back for this next part. So it's not great. I actually messed that part up a lot because I have to like jump twice, and it's just not intuitive. So like I said, you know, you can kind of choose your adventure with this part. But I think you do kind of, whatever you do choose, it's best to get your pinky back on this D for the next part, right? So I do that, and we go D, B, A, D, B, A, D, B, A, F, E, F, E, right? So it's kind of a good position. Whoops. To get your pinky there, and I do pinky, ring, middle, pinky, ring, middle, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, and then I just switch my thumb down for the next part, and I go thumb, index, middle. You could do ring, but I just do pinky because it's less strain. Pinky, index, middle, or no, thumb, index, middle, pinky, middle, index, thumb, index, or thumb, index, and then I do thumb, index, ring, F, A, C. Oh, that's a D. F, A, D, I've been calling that C, my bad. D, E, F, E, D, D, E, F, A, B, D, D, E, F, A, B, D, 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 E, C, D, B, A, D, B, A, D, B, A, F, E, F, E, D, E, F, A, F, E, D, D, B, D, B, F, A, D. Okay. So that is actually kind of the easier hand. This hand is going to be jumping all around. Okay. So I'm doing pinky, index, thumb, and already this is quite a big, you know, range. So it's going to be a lot of big ranges. Okay, but I'm doing here D with my pinky, A with my index, and then F with my thumb. But we do kind of have to jump, especially because after we hit this F with our thumb, we're going to go back down to a D with our pinky. Okay, and then, so the next part is going to be a little B chord. B, F, D. So a lot of this time in this part I'm doing pinky, index, thumb. So a lot of that going on. If there's something more comfortable for you, go for it. But pinky, index, thumb, 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 index, 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 pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb. Okay. D, A, F, D, Okay. So now let's put these two parts together, and I'll try to play it really slow at first, and you can kind of see how they fit. Okay. Let's just hear that one more time, maybe a little bit faster. Okay, so let's hear from the measure 25, where we start our little instrument that leads into the dried rose petals lyrics, and we'll hear it lead into the part we just learned. Okay.
Dried rose petals, red brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles. Dried rose petals, red brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles.
Okay, now that we learned measure 31 through 34, let's go on to the next part. It's going to be measure 35 down to measure 42. And we basically have a 4-measure phrase. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 measures, and we get it repeated twice. So this is the second time 1, 2, 3, 4 measures. And what's cool about this is the chords are basically mirroring what we just heard. So you can see D, B, G, D, B, G, and it just continues. A couple are written slightly differently, but they're basically the same thing. And in fact, the melody we just were playing with our right hand is what we're gonna sing. D, E, F, E, D, D, E, F, A, B, D. And all those lonely nights down by the river. So it's pretty cool that we get to like hear the melody first and then we sing it right after. And yeah, the cool thing about this part is it's a little easier to play. It actually has the tempo as a bit slower too, but because you're playing these fast 16th notes, it's still pretty fast. But you do get this simplification of the bass. We're just playing bass octaves. And we have, besides this intro D chord, we have a consistent pattern where we hear a one note, and then 2 notes played together. And there's always upward movement. So it is kind of a structure that we have here going on where we get the bass chord. Even on this D chord, we kind of get it. It's like a bass 2 3 4, 2 3 4, bass 2 3 4, bass 2 3 4, bass 2 3 4, bass 2 3 4. So yeah, let's learn how to play this.
Compared to what we were just doing with that very busy bass, we're gonna switch to something way simpler. So just octaves on the bass. Okay, so like we said, an octave is just 2 of the same letter notes. So this is a D, and this is a D also. So just to shout out, the chords that we're playing, and thus the bass octaves that we'll be playing, it is D, B, G, D, E, B, A, B, G, D, A, B, G, G, D. Okay, and we'll basically just hear that twice. twice. Okay, what is this right hand doing? And you know, octaves always for me is going to be pinky thumb. So every octave I hit there was pinky thumb. And what is this hand doing? So we start with a D, F, A, D, D, A, F. So we kind of go. So we climb up to fall back down. And after this, da, 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 we're gonna get a really specific upward movement pattern. We're getting this consistent one note, and then two notes played at the same time. Okay, then we're going to jump up to D here, and we can kind of stay in a similar spot, and I stop doing the thumb jump. Here I go D, so I use thumb, index, middle, pinky, and then we move up to an E, and I do the double thumb thing here, E, E, G, B, E, thumb, thumb, index, ring. Okay, and then we go to B, and I do a B, D, F, B, D, thumb, index, ring, pinky, and then we just kind of go down from here, so we slide our B down to A, C, E, A, C, thumb, index, middle, or ring, pinky, B. So now we're going to do B again. B, D, F, B, D. And then we go down to G, G, D, G, A, D, G, thumb, index, middle, pinky. And then we go up to D from here. D, D, F, A, D. And then we go down to A, C, E, A, C, thumb, index, ring, middle, or ring, pinky, thumb, index, ring, pinky, C, E, A, C, and then we go back up to B, B, D, F, B, D, G, D, G, A, D, G, D, A, D, D, A, D, F, A, D. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Let's just play it a little slow all the way through. D, F, A, D, D, A, F, B, B, D, F, B, 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 D, G, B, D, D, F, A, D, E, E, G, B, E, B, D, F, D, B, A, C, E, A, C, B, B, F, D, B, G, 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 A, D, 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 F, A, D, A, C, E, A, C, B, 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 D, F, B, D, G, D, G, A, D, G, D, A, D, D, A, D. And then the second time we play it, we hit this F, A, D just the same, but on the A, and it's thumb, index, ring. On the A, we're gonna hit these C octaves. And that's gonna lead us into our next part. So let's just hear it all without me talking over it. Okay. And what's the vocal melody doing? Well, it's doing this part, but just about an octave lower.
And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water in. But though I tried so hard, my little darling, I couldn't keep the night from coming in.
Basically, we'll get this melody sung twice. We do hear a lyrical change though. We go from water in to kith and kin.
And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water by the kith and the kin.
And obviously, you know, that's got a couple more syllables, so that lengthens the melody a little bit. And here's our second part. It's,
but though I tried so hard, my little darling, I couldn't keep the night from coming in.
and like I said, we get that repeated.
Now in the quiet hour when I am sleeping, I cannot keep the night from coming in. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water, and though I tried so hard, my little darling, I couldn't keep the night from coming in. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water by the kith and kin. Now in the quiet hour when I am sleeping, I cannot keep the night from coming in.
Okay, on to this next part where we are gonna have a change. So we've been in 4/4, which is pretty standard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're in a 3/8. It's a little different. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And basically from measure 43 all the way down to measure 98, we have a rhythmic structure. And we're going to get changes on it, but it's basically going to be 3 notes with our left hand and 4 notes repeating with our right hand. And the way they fit together is that they are syncopated or offset. And so you get a note with your left hand and then a note with your right hand, and you're alternating. Da 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 da. And that's this whole time, all the way down to measure 98. We are going to have a section with some really funky bass where we're not going to be doing that with our bass, but the top hand will still be doing the 4-part pattern that will basically be there the whole time. And the other big thing that's happening, and we're going to get a few different changes, but basically, even though we're staying with 2 sharps, which is our D major or B minor that we've been in the whole song so far, we are basically going to start changing keys. And you can see this with the accidentals, right? We didn't just have to like write out the key change because we're going back to this D major B minor so much that it's easier to just write at it all as, you know, D major or B minor and just put accidentals in. But musically we are essentially changing keys back and forth between this D major B minor and this key of F major or D minor. And mostly we're going to be playing this B flat major chord when we go to our F major. We're going to change it up sometimes. And honestly, the right hand is not really changing much at all. We basically are playing F, C, D, A with either F sharp and C sharp or F natural and C natural. But the lower hand will kind of be articulating our chords, and we'll see that kind of down here when we actually do change key. At a certain point, we're going to get, the second time we say I'll sleep through the rest of my days, that's when we're going to actually really change key and move to the F major key, and then be there for the rest of the phrase until measure 99, where we'll change into something else. But yeah, basically we have this 3-part lower hand against this 4-part higher hand, going back, changing keys back and forth. We could see, B minor, B flat major, B minor, B flat major, B minor, B flat major. So we'll do that a couple times until we really stay with this F major key where we're getting our B flat major chord. And yeah, let's just check it out and learn how to play it.
So let's talk about this lower hand. So we have this 1, 2, 3 of notes that are always moving up, and we start with a B natural, F sharp, and a B natural. And the first part of the phrase, we'll just play this 4 times. And then, when we switch to our B flats with our more F major feel, we're gonna still do the same rhythm and keep everything the same. Our F goes from sharp to natural, and our B's go from natural to flat. And this is the bass pattern that's gonna take us, all the way from measure 43 down to measure 66. So we're just gonna alternate 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. B with F sharp, and then B flat with F natural. And what are we doing with this hand? Well, this hand is going to be doing a similar sort of changing. We have a little phrase here that's gonna stay, for measure 43 to measure 98, but it is gonna switch and go from like F sharp and C sharp to F natural and C natural. So the first time we hear it, it's with F sharp and C sharp. We go F. We kind of enter this phrase. It's a looping phrase, but we enter it on the F. F, C, D, A, F, C, D, A, F, C, D, A, F, C, D, A. And like I said, we're going to switch. So our Fs and our Cs will get natural after being sharp. But it's still the same notes in the same order. F, C, D, A, 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 F. So naturals, sharps, naturals. And then at a certain point, we're gonna, kind of switch to our F major key. And there we'll just keep our naturals for a really long time. And we'll repeat this the whole rest of the phrase. Okay, so let's start to hear this together. So we start with sort of the D major, B minor key, which we have F sharp and C sharp. So we're gonna do, and then we switch back. It's always pinky, middle, thumb, index. Even when we get the sharps, pinky, middle, thumb, index. And I'm always doing pinky, index, thumb. melodies are shifting. We have a
Why've you gone away? Gone away again.
and this is, we're using an F natural because when she's singing this, we're in more of the B flat major part.
Why've you gone away? Gone away again. I'll sleep through the rest of my days if you've gone away again.
Basically, she's saying, like, why have you gone away again? I'll sleep through the rest of my days if you've gone away again. So it's kind of A, B, A, B. And that kind of works with our B minor, B flat major. The first vocal line is with our B minor, and we're singing in that key. And then our second, gone away again, is more in our B flat major, so we're singing it more in that key. I'll sleep through the rest of my days. That's more of our D major, B minor keys. And then we get to if you've gone away again, and again we're singing in more of a F major with our B flat major chord. We play this instrumental part twice, where we go from this B minor to this B minor to this B flat major. So we play that instrumental part twice, and then we continue to play it 2 more times, and that's when we'll get the vocals that we just shouted out. And then after that, we're gonna just switch, and there's no more regular B minor. We're just in F major now, and we'll just hang out there. Once we decide to hang out there, we'll get some changes on the bass. And this is while she's singing I'll sleep through the rest of my days. So the bass changes there are, we're keeping this hand the same, but we go from B F B, B F B, F C F, F C F, B F B, B F B, D A D, D A D. And again, for me, it's similar. It's like a pinky, index, thumb, 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 pinky, index, thumb. So yeah, we're kind of getting a B, F, B, D. Yeah, it's the same structure, so it's pretty simple, it's not too complicated, it's not too fast. And then after that is when we're gonna get our really complicated bass. We go from this to this. And we play that twice, basically. We're doing this really quick. B, F, D, B, D, F, F, C, A, C, A, F, C, A, B, F, B, F, A, F, D, A, D. And I'm doing a, pinky, index, thumb, index, pinky, index, thumb, pinky, index, thumb, pinky, index, thumb, index, middle, pinky, middle.
by the river, brought me bread and water by the kith and kin. Now in the quiet hour, when I am sleeping, I cannot keep the night from coming in. Why have you gone away again? I'll sleep through the rest of my days. If you've gone away again, I'll sleep through the rest of my days. I'll sleep through the rest of my days, and I'll sleep through the rest of my days.
Okay, and this next part, we can notice some changes with our notation here. We're back in common time, so we've moved away from this 3/8 and we're back to how we've been throughout the beginning of the song, and we're now in an E flat major or C minor key with 3 flats. So along with our B flat that we've had since we switched over to F major, we are also going to have an A flat and an E flat, and we will be singing those. And what we have here is basically like a really funky B chord with the specific melody on top of it that we hear twice. And then that leads into an F chord that's kind of similar, like this specific bass pattern with this funky melody on top that we hear twice. Back to our B that we hear twice, which goes back to our F that we hear 4 times. So yeah, honestly, I think this part it's better to just learn it than talk about it. But what I do want to talk about is just, if you're a perfectionist, a couple things. This B chord phrase, it's one measure, and it's the same every time except for this last grouping of 16th notes. You either have a B, F, C, F or a B, F, C. And so basically, the first time we hear this phrase twice, it's B, F, C, F, and then it's B, F, C, and then we go to our F chord, and the second time we hear it, same pattern. First we hear B, F, C, F, and then B, F, C. What I play is a little more all over the place, and also I'm going to talk about how I learned this bottom hand wrong. I'm going to teach you the correct way, but yeah, sometimes you fully ignore a treble clef. That can happen. But it's a little bit of a cheat code if you don't want to have this really big leap that does exist between these two parts. And also with this F chord, basically the last measure that we hear it has like a specific pattern with a little bit less notes. We kind of lose these 2 F notes and this C that we're hearing every other measure. And I basically stole this and put it here to simplify this measure a bit. So I skipped this C, and these 2 Fs, and I played this F, B, not really rhythmically as it's written here, but more so as these 2 eighth notes are played. So, you hear F, 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 B, like you do at the end. So if you do want to figure out how to play it ultra correct, you can add in those notes. But honestly, I don't think you lose that much from doing it my way. Also, okay, I forgot, so I'm adding in, if you look at the harp version of the sheet music, which is what I have pulled up here, you can see it's written completely differently than the piano music is. This is our B chord in the piano music. This is our B chord in the harp. And I just find that really interesting, and I wanted to point it out because I think I see what's happening better when I look at the harp music, but also as a piano player, you just have to play it differently. She's reaching from a D to a C here. I guess I could play that. Or no, that's a B to a C. Yeah, so that's over an octave right here. That's really hard on a piano. This is octaves, but with this hand, she's reaching, this is a C. She's reaching over an octave here. So on harp, that's just easier to do than it is on piano. So yeah, I think that's probably another reason why I kind of have my little cheat codes, is that we have to approach this part differently than a harpist. And honestly, I think about it differently than visually how I'm seeing it here. So I just thought that was interesting and wanted to share that, because, you know, if we look at the rest of this song, this is the harp tab. It's pretty much the same. Like we approach these parts, you know, this looks like the sheet music that I'm familiar with. So a lot of what the translation between the harp and the piano is similar, and you know, this is, we play it with the same hands, but yeah, this part just completely different.
I learned this a little bit wrong when I first learned it. I'm playing it down here, but the sheet music actually has you playing it up here. So the first 2 measure phrase, 99 and 100 measures, it really should be up here. It is a little bit easier to play it down here, I would say, because the next part is right around this area, so you kind of save having to leap much farther, but I think you do lose something musically. You know, this is a little less intense than this. You hear that tension more being close together. But if you want to go lower and make it easier on yourself for the next part, if you don't feel like it sounds that different, then I would say, you know, you could steal from my book and do it down there. But yeah, let's talk about each hand. So this hand is kind of a cramped little phrase that we're getting. We're getting this B A G E A G E G F. So we do have 2, you know, notes because we changed key. We're now hearing 2 notes we weren't hearing before, this E flat and this A flat. My notes are in such a small area. I feel like it was most comfortable for me to just kind of like keep my hand like tight and not really move around a lot. So I just go pinky, ring, middle, thumb, ring, middle, thumb, middle, index. It's a little cramped, but you kind of get the hang of it after a little while. And then for this hand, we are doing a B, F, C, F, B, F, C, B, F, F, C, B, F, C, F. So it's very much B, F, and C. And again, my fingering could probably be better here, but it's kind of a hard reach for my pinky and anything else, and you do have to hit this C up here and be hitting this F. So I kind of liked pinky, index, thumb, index, pinky, index, thumb, pinky, index, index, thumb, pinky, index, thumb, index.
And let's just hear this part really, really slow so we can hear it out. So
Why have you gone away? F, G, A, E, F.
we're still in a different key, so these are flat.
Why have you gone away?
Okay, and then, so we basically, you know, we hear
Why have you
and then this is definitely, you know, to go from way up here to way down here is a hard leap. But yeah, let's lead into that next part. It's F, F, C, F, 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 C, F, F, F. And it's always pinky, index, thumb. F, F, C, F, 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 C, F, 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 C, F, 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 C, F, F, F. And this hand is just doing a F, C, E, F, C, C, E, F, C, E, F, C, C. And then we get a F, D to transition back to the part, this part. So yeah, we kind of break this. With the F, B. And like I said, I'm doing middle for the F, thumb for the C's. Index, middle, thumb, E flat, F, C. So it's actually the same phrase repeated each measure, so it's F, C, E, F, C, C, E, and then it cycles again, but it kind of feels more connected. So it's F, C, E, F, C, C, E, F, C, E, F, C, C, F, B. And I use my pinky for that B in my middle. And then we just go, you know, back into this part again. And then that part leads again into this part. And then the second time we hear it, we'll do this F, 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 F. So we kind of climb up 4 octaves. And yeah, basically, you know, the first time we hear it, we go. I messed that up. So we get the 7 suns, 7 suns, away, 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 away. And we do the F. And then that leads us right back into our next part with things that we already know how to play.
So we get a repeat of what we learned before with this Can You Hear Me, Will You Listen? It's the same part for measure 25 to 30 that we learned, where we sing Dried Rose Petals. You can see we don't get the vocals. Everything's the same here. And this part leads back into the instrumental part, just like before, which leads into this All Those Lonely Nights part, which is played just like before. And all of this is honestly exactly as we learned it before. There's just the lyrical changes for this part, right? The Can You Hear Me instead of Dried Rose Petals. And we do get a little shift. We get this DA right here, which is a little different. But, this Lonely Nights part leads into the phrase that we first heard. And we will get some vocal variation. But again, it's going to be a lot of BDF still. Once we hear Water Where Your Limbs, it's going to kind of shift. But we play that, musical phrase a lot, and we get the same change on it that we got before, where we add those lower bass notes and change the rhythm of the D. We get the same vocal melody, and I miss your precious heart. But obviously it kind of doesn't resolve the same way it did before. So we'll just talk about this, right? We get this repeated and miss that leads into what is a new thing that we haven't played before. But, this is the FAC, CAF notes, and we're still hearing a form of B, D, G, D. There's a really cool vocal ad-lib at the end. But yeah, anyways, we'll just kind of honestly run through this part quickly because you pretty much know most of it already.
We have, the same thing we saw before with this 8-chord progression. But the lyrics change from dried rose petals to this,
Can you hear me? Will you listen? Don't come near me, don't go missing. And in the lissom light of evening, help me, Cosmia, I'm grieving.
and then back to this part again. Which leads back to this part.
And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water, and though I tried so hard, my little darling, I couldn't keep the night from coming in. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water by the kith and kin. Now in the quiet hour, when I am sleeping, I cannot keep the night from coming in.
Before we ended the phrase by going F-A, F-A-D, and then the second time we did it with the C octaves, which led to this part. But now we're going to lead back into actually the first musical part that we heard. Instead of F-A-D, we go D-A.
Cannot keep the night from coming in.
And then after that D-A, we go back to our B-F, B-C-A-F-D-F. But we'll kind of speed it up. And we're going to get a similar B-D-F-B melody that we're singing a lot, but at a certain point it will change, and I think you definitely hear that. So we get,
Beneath the porch light, we've all been circling. Beat our dust hearts, singe our flower wings. But in the corner, something is happening. Wild Cosmia, what have you seen?
okay, so up to that point the vocal melody will basically be what it was before. But once we hear,
Water were your limbs, and the fire was your hair. And then the moonlight caught your eye, and you rose through the air. Well, if you've seen true light, then this is my prayer. Will you call me when you get there?
so we kind of end with this phrase. We basically get a similar thing from the beginning once we do get a change. So we have,
Well, if you've seen true light, then this is my prayer. Will you call me when you get there?
and then we switch our vocal melody to this one we learned before with the same lyrics.
And I miss your precious heart.
And we change the bass at the same time to the B, D, D, G, D, D, B, D, D, G, D, D. So, yeah, we basically change the vocal melody and the bass at the same time. And we're gonna sing,
Your precious
we're gonna sing that vocal melody, but it's gonna continue on in this pleading fashion. So we get,
And I miss your precious heart. And I miss your precious heart. And miss, and miss, and miss, and miss, and miss, and miss, and miss your heart.
we get a musical transition that's gonna be new. We're not going to really have to change the notes we're playing, but we are going to hear a little bit of a rhythm shift on the bass, and we're going to put all these notes together where we've been playing them separately. So, we'll get the...
And I miss your precious heart. And I miss your precious heart. And miss, and miss, and miss, and miss, and miss, and miss your heart.
So we get this musical transition while we're saying,
And miss, and miss, and miss.
oops. So I'm still doing B,
B, D, G, D, B, D, G, D.
and I'm still playing C, A, F, but I'm just doing it all together as a chord. And this, before we were going, but now the rhythm's going to change. This B is going to be a little bit faster instead of, it's going to be, so the B and the G are a little shorter. And that makes it so that this D does this kind of similar, to the F, D, F. We get this F, D, F. So we play the B's and the G's on the same time as this chord, because this chord is 8 notes. So we hear it 8 times the measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the bass is going to be 1, 2. So we go with the chord, not with the chord. And we get a nice outro of the vocal melody.
But release your precious heart to its feast for precious hearts.
And then you get kind of a vocal ad lib that, let's see how it's written down. Da 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 da. Kind of like this da dun dun da dun dun da da dun dun. Kind of feels like she's saying the word done, like D-O-N-E. But yeah, that is the song. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'm like, should I play it all together so you can hear it all together?
When you ate, I saw your eyelashes. Saw them shake like wind on rushes in the cornfield. When she called me, moths around me thought they'd drown me. rose petals, red brown circles, frame your eyes and stain your knuckles. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water, water, and though I tried so hard, my little darling, I couldn't keep the night from coming in. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water by the kith and kin. Now in the quiet hour when I am sleeping, I cannot keep the night from coming in. Why have you gone away? Gone away again? I'll sleep through the rest of my days. If you've gone away again, I'll sleep through the rest of my days. I'll sleep through the rest of my days. I will sleep through the rest of my days. Why have you gone away? Away. 7 sons, 7 sons away. 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 Can you hear me? Will you listen? Don't come near me, don't go missing. And in the little light of evening, help me, Cosmia, I'm grieving. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water, water, and though I tried so hard, my little darling, I couldn't keep the night from coming in. And all those lonely nights down by the river brought me bread and water by the kith and kin. Now in the quiet hour when I am sleeping, I cannot keep the night from coming in. Beneath the porch light, we've all been circling, beat our dust hearts, singe our flower wings. But in the corner, something is happening. Wild Cosmia, what have you seen? Water were your limbs and the fire was your hair.
end. We end with G's and this F chord. And it's definitely kind of a weird place to end, and I think it kind of like solidifies what I was talking about in the very beginning, how this is kind of a G chord and this is kind of an F chord. We kind of hear it at the end. So yeah, I just think it's definitely kind of unresolved to end it on that note. Ending it on the B would be a little bit more thematic, or maybe even the D. But the G is interesting. So yeah, that's the song. My voice was kind of giving out, but now you know.